welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Real quick, Sunday. Yes, I hope this audio thing is right. What's going on, everybody? It's Sunday. Today is Sunday. Tech Talk Sunday, I like to call it. Meaning, the weekend is over, guys. Okay. Now, number one, first thing first, I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's kind of crazy around here, but I hope you guys' weekend was, you got something out of it. I didn't because I was working, man. Just work. I know, man. I got to get a life, man. You can't just keep working forever, man. If you just lay around and work all the time going to go by fast and you're going to realize you ain't get to have no fun at all. Okay, so guys, try not to be a loser, all right? Somebody called me a loser the other day at work. I couldn't even get mad. I like, damn, dog, you got a point, man. Some of the things I do are loserous. Is that a word? Considered loser, okay? Yes, you work all the time. Yes, you're a loser, okay? Don't be a loser, guys. Don't be a loser. Don't be like your boy, yes, who is that? Bart. What's going on, Bart? Ballpark. Wow, welcome, man. What's going on, man? Mike D. What up, Mike D? Patrick Hannigan. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, man. Tech Talk Sunday, man. I like to chop it up with you guys sometime on Sundays, man. I ain't really got nothing planned, except for a couple of interesting photos. A couple of photos that I don't quite believe that exist. Okay, now when I say that, I don't think this vehicle exists. My buddy Mike ST, also known, aka known as Dart Hemi, Mr. Dart Hemi himself. He sent me a photo on Facebook that I don't think is real, guys. I really don't. Number one, I have yet to see this type of vehicle. Now, I have read up on such a vehicle online, but I have yet to see one in person. So until I physically see one in person, I'm going to believe this is a hoax. And right now, I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. This vehicle right here. Can anybody verify if that's real or not? Okay, guys, that looked like a Pacifica. Not even a regular minivan. It looked like a Chrysler Pacifica minivan, right? But look at the three letters in the front of the grill. Guys, that says SRT. Now, either I'm slow or either I'm behind or either I just don't know what the hell going on. One of the three. But if this vehicle exists, why don't one JT know about it? First of all, I need to determine if it exists. You know, when I get stuff from Mike or Dart Hemi, he's one of those characters, guys. He, you know, he like a weird dude. But when I get photos from Dart Hemi, I tend to go, is this real? Who is here? Tom. It's a couple of dealer guys in here. Patrick H. Tom Cook. I saw another Photoshop Pacifica. Okay. Somebody tell me something. Yes. Because I don't know, man. The thing looked like a. Now, of course, the hood is closed, guys. I mean, but you know that would have likely gave it away. But I guess if one could be good at photoshopping, one could easily stick what is that? SRT right there, an emblem right there, and a couple of emblems right here. But I would say, now I do know that the SRT Durango exists. Okay. I don't think the only place I saw one of those is at the car show. I don't even know if we got one on the showroom floor or anything like that. But Mike ST, Dart Hemi, weird dude, man. He knew I would get a rouse out of this, so he decided to play little silly games. Okay. But I don't think it's real, guys. Now, it would be a good idea, right? Okay, I take that back. How fast or how powerful do a family vehicle need to be, right? Think about this for a second. A Pacifica is designated for soccer moms, maybe. Remember, the minivan is gone, right? No more minivan. Bye-bye to the minivan. Okay, so you have the Pacifica now and the full-size Dodge Durango. All right. Now, I can see a SRT version of a Dodge Durango, but I can't really understand why a family minivan would need to be powerful and fast all at the same time. So I'm going to take my man advice right here and I agree with you, Mr. Patrick H. I think that is Photoshop. Y'all should have saw me Googling this stuff trying to find out Track to the channel, back to the yeah, man. I don't get it. Every time I cooling rate about H disappear is that bad. Give me a second, Mike D. But yeah, guys, that's not real. I don't think. I don't know. Dark Hemi, I'm sure he's gonna show up later on, but I'm gonna have to get on him about sending me false information because I tend to share this stuff with people, and I can't be sharing illegal activities with the public. Okay, I am now almost up to 25,000 subscribers. Okay, so I cannot mislead my subscribers. All right, so Mr. Dark Hemi, please try to refrain from sending me doctored photo. What up, Tom? Photo. What up, Patrick? Mike D. What up, man? What is going on? Bart Park. Every time give me a minute, Mike. Cruising. What up, JT? My weekend was all right. Was planning. I can't see. My weekend was all right. Was planning on riding my motorcycle, but the battery is shot. Took it off Tinder. Dropped immediately to 11.9. Was at 7.8. Man, you better get that motor. Dude, if I don't know what side of town you at cruising, but I'm in the Atlanta area. And I promise you, I promise you, it had to be between 60 and 70 degrees today. Maybe 60 and 65. It's kind of cool, but I had to take a trip to Pull Apart. This is the first time I ever did not cook out there. I had to go get some. I got a car beating me up, guys. I'll share that with you guys later. But it was a beautiful day, Mike. If I knew how to, I ain't gonna even say that because I should be ashamed of myself. Y'all know what I was about to say. If I knew how to ride a motorcycle, I would ride a motorcycle. So by saying that, I am insinuating I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. And I'm sorry, I'm not ashamed to say I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. I don't know how to swim. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't know how to swim. Sorry, guys. I need to learn, but it's kind of late in the game now, so I'm really not interested right now. Peace to you, JT, and the online mechanic Tick Fam. That's what's up, man. Official Shump Essential. What have I seen that name before? I have a 2013 Grand Cherokee 5.7. Would there be a service interval on the fuel filter? Real good question, man. Service maintenance on a fuel filter. My friend, all 2013 model Grand Cherokee, the fuel filter tend to be, I want to say 2009, 2006 and up. They started integrating the fuel filter right along with the fuel pump. So if you ever replace the fuel pump, it's going to be a little fuel filter attached to the pump. So no longer are the days of external fuel filters, all right? Which begs the question, how do you change a fuel filter? Obvious answer is you can't. You don't. Okay, so man, I never thought about that. How a lot of people like to maintain their vehicle and do maintenance on it, but when somebody throw that out there, I never gave that much thought. Fuel filter built on the fuel pump, so how do you change it? I guess they under the assumption that trash should not be in your fuel tank, because you got to keep in mind what a fuel filter is designed to do. It's designed to filter out the trash, right? So if you never change it, are you doing any filtration? Are you doing any filtering? You are, but what if there's actually trash? I don't know how they look at that. But now I had a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee that had an external fuel filter, and they used to give us problem all the time. But yes, I was able to replace that one. Man, I never been. That's an interesting question. I never been asked that official. But the answer to your question I could be wrong. Like I say, it's two other dealer takes in here, Mike and Patrick Hannigan and Tom Cook. But to my knowledge, there is no fuel filter. There's no external fuel filter on a 2013 Grand Cherokee. And I think I skipped somebody. Let me go see what Mike D up to. Mike, what up, Mike? Every time I put coolant in my radiator, it disappears. Is that bad? Why do I still have this fake ass Town and Country picture still up here? I'll bring it back up when Dark Hemi get here. I know he coming. Every time I put coolant in my radiator, it disappears. Is that bad? It's bad from a standpoint of where's the coolant going? Are you leaking the coolant or are you burning the coolant? There's only a couple of ways. It's just like oil. There's only a couple of ways you could be losing oil or coolant. I want to say they're similar. Okay, you either leaking it externally on the ground. You can take a look. That's pretty easy to verify. You stick your head under there or do something, raise the car in the air and see if there's a coolant leak. We talking about coolant right here. So every time I put coolant in my radio, it disappears. Is that bad? It could be bad. Now, if you're losing coolant and you're not leaking it, it's bad either way, but it's worse if you're burning coolant. Okay. Yes, a coolant leak is bad, but let's focus on which one the worst. If you're burning coolant, you got engine problems. You got something going on internal to your engine. But if you're leaking it, you can live with that because you can fix that. Not saying you can't fix the coolant burning, but it's external. It's easier to fix a coolant leak. So my friend, Mike D, what I suggest, you get that thing in the air, man, and verify both. Verify both things I just said. Verify that there's no coolant leak. You want to hope for a coolant leak, okay? Trust me. That should be, once you get it in the air or you look under there and you see drip, 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 you should go, yes! Whew, thank you. Thank you. I don't know how religious you are, but thank you to somehow. Whoever you worship, you should tell them thank you, okay? Because, like I say, a coolant leak will be a lot easier to fix than a freaking car that's burning coolant, all right? So, peace to you, my brother. Cry Mike D. No fuel filter. Yes, I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Thank you, Patrick. No fuel filter, only a screen on the fuel pump, and that's it. Yes, that little bitty screen. I have replaced tons of fuel pumps, and everyone I replaced had a little filter attached to it. So, in car makers' mind these days, there is absolutely no reason to filter the fuel going out. Now, you're going to go through the filter to get sucked in. When the fuel pump do its job, suck in fuel out of the tank, yes, it's going to go through that filter and, send the pressure to the fuel rail and all that. But as far as the external, appreciate that, Patrick Hannigan, there is no external. Hey, JT, remember there's a V6 Hemi too, not just V8. Whoa, what? There is a, wait. Let me take my glasses off. Did I read that right? Okay. Hey, JT, remember, there's V6 Hemis, too, not just V8. Really? Bart, really? See, what's the day? Today's Sunday, right? Okay. I've never seen one. Show me a picture. No, don't do like Dart Hemi. Show me some proof, okay? All right, if you're going to show me a picture, at least have the hood up. I'm going to put it like that. Dart Hemi sent me a picture of a Photoshop of a van, but the hood is closed. It could be a SRT. I don't know. It could be. Who knows what's under that hood? They pop that hood. You see the hood is caved, right? That could be a supercharger right in that spot where that hood is caved. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. But if you go, who is this? Bart telling me that there's a V6 Hemi 2, not just V8. Send me a picture with the freaking hood open, okay? I appreciate it. Thank you, Bart. Sometimes when people say you're a loser, they are reflecting what they think of themselves. I mean, you got a point, but like I be called a loser because I do stupid stuff like work all the freaking time. Now, I will admit, I have some loser tendencies. I do loser things from time to time. Like at my job, they have lunch, right? They love chicken wings, right? I'll be called a loser because I don't indulge in the greasy chicken wings. No, I don't want no freaking chicken wings. So in my coworkers' eyes, JT is a loser. What do you do from there? You accept the role of a loser, okay? So, like I say, I from time to time I may give off some loser tendencies, okay? Rashid, what's going on, man? Hey, JT, regarding heavy acceleration due to cold P06DE oil pump and solenoid, would it affect engine and training longevity if I ride the car for 30K miles with this issue? My man, let me tell you the risk and danger of riding around. First of all, you don't know the P06DE, yes, that has something to do with the oil pump, and the solenoid is attached to the oil pump, but I found out that solenoid is replaceable, just not through OEM. There's some aftermarket guys out there that's literally going through the Patrick. You hear this? Listen to this, Patrick. There's some aftermarket guys out there literally going through the trouble to gain access to their fuel pump, take their fuel pump out just to replace that solenoid. I'm like, dude, just go in with a whole fuel pump. At that point, you go through all that trouble. Now, some models, yes, it's troublesome. Okay, in the minivan, caravan, Journey, stuff like that, it's not that bad. But Grand Wagoneer or Wranglers and the big engines, you go through all that trouble to gain access to that oil pump. Why would you just pull that little solenoid out and put it in a new one? Yes, there's some guys out there doing it. Let me get back to regarding heavy acceleration due to cold pills. Would it affect engine and training longevity if I ride the car for 30? The problem you're going to have, guys, you don't know if that oil pump doing what it's supposed to be doing. You remember, guys, 3.6 Pentastar oil pump is a 2-stage oil pump. All right, at certain RPM, it's going to give out more pressure than at other RPMs. Maybe if you drive flying down the freeway, high oil pressure may not be as needed as it may be if you're sitting there like these freaking cops do at idle, waiting on somebody to fly by them speeding while they indulge in a 6-pack or dozen of donuts. Okay, yes. So they just sit there and idle. You don't know. That's when I think the most oil pressure is really needed. Okay, because you don't want to starve your lubrication system. So that's the risk you taking, Mr. Rashid, by doing that. You don't know what your oil pump doing. You just don't know. I mean, it has done its job by alerting you that, Mr. Rashid, wait, there's a problem. I want you to listen to me. I tell you what, I throw a check engine light at you. Now would you listen to me? Rashid still driving. You still won't listen? Okay, I'm going to flash the check engine light. Warning, Rashid, do something, man. I'm about to ruin your engine, man. Do something. I over-exaggerated. The only way you're going to get a flashing check engine light is a misfire, active misfire. But, Rashid, that's risky business. I'm going to put it like that. That's risky business. Because, again, you don't know what your oil pump doing. Yes, I clown around, play around a lot, but I'm serious about this. Because of the uncertainty of what your oil pump doing, that would bother me. Like, oh, I'm going to go out of town. Oh, my God, I hope my oil pump doing what it's supposed to do. Or I got an hour-long drive to take a trip. This time, I hope my oil pump do what it's supposed to do. It's just the uncertainty that would bother me. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm going to try to answer this question the best way I can. Would it affect engine and tranny longevity if I ride the car for 30? It would definitely, if it's going to affect either or, it would definitely be the engine, not so much of the transmission. I don't even know what kind of car this is. If it's a van or something, you likely have a 9-speed, but... And also, low oil pressure on a 3.6 or any VVT design engine is bad. It's going to cause a drivability issue. So, 30K might be pushing it, Rashid, but, make the right judgmental call. Okay, you ask for my opinion, and I will give it to you. But at the end of the day, make the right call on that. Okay, it's the uncertainty that would bother me. That's all I want to say. All right. Who's that? K Surf, Pacifica 12,000 volts, all electric SRTE. You saying, wait, K? Are you telling me that exists? K, ain't you, I done a lot of communicating. Ain't you don't you work at a dealer or something like that? I know I recognize 3 in here from dealerships, but I don't know if K won. But let me know, K, if you do. But if that vehicle exists, I'm just upset that I don't know. Okay, that's my whole point. I don't know such things, so I want to know. Appreciate that, K. Minivan could always use extra towing power. What are you gonna tow in the minivan, my man? There's room back there for a hitch if that's what you mean. So, but you're talking about could always use extra towing power by way of a Hemi engine, SRT. I don't know what you mean by that, but I get it. Okay, I understand. Rashid, my friend, got a 15 Charger RT with 5.7. When should he expect to replace the lifters? He's on 60. Let me tell you something about this, man. You shouldn't expect to replace them. You shouldn't even think they're gonna fail. Okay, a lot of people riding around a brand new Hemi scared, like they literally riding around with their radio down to see. Was that a tick? I know damn well I didn't hear a tick. Wait a minute, that sounded like a tick I just heard. Guys, enjoy your vehicles, man. Enjoy your cars. The tick. when should he expect to replace the lifters? Okay, now that's a broad, open question. That's like one of those questions. I mean, let me say this. I'm trying to find the best way to word this, but this is a damn good question. I've done a ton of filter jobs in the 160, $100 mile range, but treated good and good oil change. Okay, good point. I'm gonna get to that. Rashid, that's a hard question. I've seen them fail as low as 80, maybe. Like I say, Tom Cook and Patrick Hannick in here. I don't know. Patrick, Tom, K-Serve, I think y'all 3 dealer techs. What's the earliest y'all seen lifters fail on the 5.7 Hemi? So let's do it that way, Rashid. These guys, somebody give me an answer. Because the earliest I've seen was 82,000 miles. I ended up replacing the lifters, and it chewed up the cam. So that was another thing. All right, Walter. JT, my brother-in-law. Whoa, this dude coming here with a 97 Dodge Stratus has been told he need a transmission. What's your thought on remand from AutoZone with a 3-year warranty? Dude, anybody or anything that's going to give you such a high warranty like that, I say go for it. Doesn't matter if it comes from AutoZone. The fact that they are willing to offer, do you know how long 3 years is? 12, 24, 30, 36 freaking months. Do you know the odds of you holding on to that car, the odds of you having that car in 3 years are slim to none? I mean, it's a 97, so if you held on to it this long, you may just want to hang on to it for life. I don't know. I don't know your love for the vehicle, but a lot of these reasons behind the high rate or the high extended warranty, the length of time to the extended warranty is because they really don't think you're going to keep the car that long. I had that issue with some brake pads. We was talking about AutoZone. They don't actually think I'm going to have the car. So they're willing to give me a lifetime warranty on some freaking brake pads that's designed to wear. Go figure. Yes, Walter. Yes, do it. Do it. Don't matter who made it. AutoZone, Advanced Auto, OEM, Mopar. If they're giving you a 3-year warranty, they obviously put some quality in it and building it or whatever. Patrick, I've done a ton of lifter jobs. Okay. Oh, lifter jobs. I thought he was talking about filter. So 160, 190K mile range, but treated good and good oil change often, maybe longer. Who knows? Right. Lifters gonna fail when they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? There's no time. That's why there's no change interval. If you look at the service manual, a lot of the stuff there's no longer change interval, recommended change interval for stuff. The other day I was looking for, when should I change? What part was it? It wasn't a PCV valve. That's something like 60K. It was something else. I don't see it anymore. It's like changing when it fail. Okay, now I don't know. A lot of people like to act proactive when it comes to the engine, as far as Hemis or whatever. My thing about the proactive and the Hemi or the Pentastar, my thing is, if you're already in there, then yes, go in with the updated. Just say if you had a reason to pull your head, I don't know, head gasket leaking. Okay, at that point, why not just go in with don't matter if you got 50, 60K. Okay, but that's the only that's again, guys, this is my opinion. So proactive from that standpoint, I'm cool with that. If you in it, do it while you in it, because there's so much labor to go back in it later. So yeah, my man here say he see them in as high as 160 to 190K. So take care of it, I guess. Everybody you're gonna get a different answer from every tech concerning stuff like that, my man. But that's what's up, Patrick. Cruising. So degrees here in today, but the battery is 3 years old and new ID need a new one this year. It was showing its age last year, November. Man, y'all done took the lifespan. Y'all done took the lifespan expectancy of a battery to 3 years. What happened to some people change? I know a guy changes battery every year, but it used to be a 5-year lifespan to a battery. People done took it down to 3, some 2, some 1. A battery is another example of, do you replace it just because you haven't replaced it? Or do you wait until it go bad? I'm telling you guys, we're living in the age of, what's the word I'm looking for? Proactiveness, I guess. Let's do it now, whether it's bad or not. Okay. Now, coming from me, I could sound a little. I could come off as sounding a little biased. Yes, I'm a mechanic, so I have the luxury of waiting till something fails before I do it. But your average single mom out there with 5 kids, I'll give you guys some leeway as far as I haven't replaced my battery in 3 years. You think I should replace it? But what if it's passing the battery load test? What if there's nothing wrong with it now? Okay, because keep in mind, batteries are funny like that. You can replace your 3-year battery that you've had for 3 years and no problem with it. You can put a new one in and it can go out in a month or 2. So I have no problem with y'all acting proactive with certain parts. I guess I have the luxury of I can wait till something break. Cruising, that's kind of early, but I guess, man, I don't know, man. Dark, a 15 shot, Dark. I got a bone to pick with you, Dark. I think this picture came from you, Dark. What is this all about, Dark? There's some discrepancy in my live chat room, Dark. I'm sure you are Dark Hemi. Is that you, Mike ST? I think that's you, Dark. Don't lie to me, Dark. I really think that's you. So the issue we are having here, Dark, is trying to find out if this vehicle is real or not. Okay, some seem to think this little SRT logo right here is a fake. All right. Some seem to think just because his hood has a, a cave in it like a scat pack, that it may not be no supercharger under them. Some seem to think that this is not really a wide body Pacifica. So Dark Hemi, I'm glad you showed up. So while I end this stream, you're going to have to clarify this stuff up for us, Dark. All right? We're confused. And I do not like being confused. I do not take kindly to being confused. Aaron, what's up, Aaron? I have a $13 2-liter and it has slight vibration hesitation when the car is in drive and it's stopped. Any ideas? Man, that could be anything. Aaron, man, that could be Aaron. You got to get this car in the air, man. You got to look around for things such as engine mounts, motor mounts, okay? A vibration and hesitation when the car is in drive, okay? You saying when you put it in drive or while it's in drive? Because keep in mind, when you put any car in gear, the engine is, it just simulated first gear. You just bumped in the first gear. So if those motor mounts are loose or worn, you'll feel a bump and a vibration. So you need to determine, I'm going to say this. A 2013 Dart, fairly old car. You left out mileage. I'm sure it's a high mileage car. There's a good chance that your engine mounts are worn if you complain about vibration when you put in gear, drive, or reverse. As far as vibration at idle, that could come off as being secondary ignition. Plug wires. What is this? A Dart? It could have a multi-air engine in it. It could have the other 4-cylinder engine. They all have coil on plugs. So it could be a coil. It could be a spark plug. You're going to have to, first of all, scan this thing, see if you got any fault codes. But if it's not secondary ignition, my man, start looking at support. Engine support. Guys, a car is built. There's a frame at the bottom. And at the plant, they lay an engine down into the frame. In between that frame and that engine are rubber support. Okay, it's used to create a cushion between the frame and the engine. So they'll use motor mounts, engine supports. Okay, over time they will wear out and cause noise and cause all kinds of crazy issues. So that is one thing I always look at if I have such an issue. Yes, good question, Cruiser. How many miles? He left that part out. All right, official. What's the best way to approach getting the 4 bolts holding the thermostat on a 2.4 Tiger Shark? Thank you for answering my fuel for the question. Official Shump Essential. Listen, man, I know exactly what you're talking about, and these ain't no joke. In fact, I have a video. I'm gonna card this video right here after this stream is over. Where my cars go? My cars go right there. Dude, get on my channel. I search my channel, Online Mechanic Tips, thermostat. I think this vehicle was a Jeep. It's the same car, same engine, Tiger Shark, Jeep, all of that. Those are a pain. The only real hard part is right rear or lower right. That's the boat you're going to have a problem with. I showed you a trick on how to rig your extension and your swivel 10 millimeter up. put tape around it because you could lose it. It could fall down in there. You could be so frustrated, you just let the car have it. There are a lot of cars riding around with my high dollar swivel 516 socket and 10 millimeter. Only because I couldn't find it and I gave up looking because I was pissed. So I'm out of $36 again for a little ass swivel socket. But watch my video, man. That's the best way I can answer that. They are a pain, but it's doable. Now, I don't know your mechanical skills or what have you, but be prepared to be frustrated. Okay, if you're not used to being frustrated, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it, because it's nothing like, I'm telling you an embarrassing thing, and this happened. It happens. A guy attempted a DIY guy. There's a lot of them out there. I have new respect for you guys. But you got to know how far to go, guys, with repairs, okay? Yes, it's cool, fun to say, I did that myself. I did that in my garage. I'm a bad man. I did it. But it's no fun having to call a tow truck to get your car out of your garage and take it to a dealership. Yes, that happens all the time. Now, yes, there's some problems you can run into at home, but at a shop, you likely will have the resources surrounding you to take care of any of those problems. Even if it's a tool you don't have, you got co-workers that can get the tool. So my point is, if you're a real good DIY guy and mechanically inclined, go for it. But if not, think hard. I'll tell you what, watch my video and then make that decision yourself. Okay, let's do it like that. All right, that's what's up. PH, what's up? Aaron, either motor mounts or main. Yes. Engine is factory not balanced very well, which I've run. Yes, all the time. It's hard. 4 cylinders, a lot of the 4 cylinders was forced to be equipped with what we call a balance shaft, guys. That's a whole nother piece of machinery on the bottom of your engine that car makers used to install on engines to help with balance. Okay, but keep in mind it's an inline 4-cylinder, all right? So it's hard to maintain balance because you got, 4 pistons doing it. Now, V6, not so much. I don't think I've ever seen a balance shaft set up on a V6. It's always an inline engine because they prone to, and so I'm not saying your balance shaft is a problem. I'm saying they just prone to shake. It's hard to get them to be still. So, yes, those things Patrick mentioned, supports and things like that. Yeah, you got to look at all that stuff. Buddy, I got to have drumsticks chicken. What are you talking about, man? I have no idea what you're talking about, cuz Hemi, chicken wings are bad for you. Give you heart disease, fat, and salt off the chart. Dart, I like the way you think. All right? But you so bad, come to my shop and tell my coworkers. All right? You so bad, Dart. Come up to the Chrysler Jeep dealer and tell my coworkers on a Saturday. You so tough. I already tried that, Dart. They won't listen to me. All right? So I suggest you do it. All right? Yes. Patrick Hannick in here. He's another chicken wing eater. Tell him, Dart. Tell him. All right. I'm not going to do that. I take that back. Dart, you're a nice guy. Don't do that. All right. Cruising. Aaron, likely bad plug. Yeah, it could be anything, secondary ignition or engine support issue. Hemi or not. That Pacifica looks sweet. You think so, Ballpark? Ballpark said it looks sweet. Ballpark, you got a point. That joker sharp, ain't it? That's kind of sweet, man. Like I ain't got no kids or no family, like babies and stuff, but I'd ride that to a Quick Trip. I'd take a spin in that to Quick Trip. Guys, you gotta understand what I ride. I drive a PT Cruiser, so like this don't really do nothing for me. Like fancy brand new cars don't really tinkle my sinkle or whatever that saying is, but that's sweet. Ballpark, you got a point, man. That is sweet. I still think it's fake though, only because it came from one Mr. Dart Hemi. All right. I want to buy a Ram with a 5.7 Hemi, but the Hemi tick, man. Why you? Okay, who's this? Nick, listen to me good, Nick. Have no fear, Mr. Nick. Okay, you will be fine. Okay. The last thing I want to do is change somebody's mind on should they buy, purchase, or not a vehicle that I have a stake in trying to sell. Okay? Yeah, guys, most of the repair videos I put out is just to show you guys what you would be up against if you had to do it. All right? They are by no means intended to scare you from buying one. In fact, Let me say this again, because I tend to have to say this. I tend to have to defend the product that I'm employed with. Guys, hear me out real good. Everybody's having problems, okay? You can't say, I'd never buy a Dodge. I'm going to get me a GM. They have problems. I'm going to get me a Ford. They having problems. Everybody having freaking problems, okay? Ticking is all over the place. Overheating, recalls. Everybody have issues, okay? So only thing you can do with the short time of life you have down here on Earth is enjoy it, okay? If this 5.7 Ram with a Hemi in it is gonna make your life better or make you happy, I say go for it, buddy. Don't worry about that tick. You might not never experience it, guys. It's only a small percentage. Keep in mind, the ones you hear about is simply because they come to the forefront, and there's so many. But because there's so many, this is just a small percentage of the failure rate that's happening. All right? It's so many freaking engines out there, or cars out there with the Hemi engine in it, that you don't hear about. Okay, so y'all don't hear that part. Y'all just lay up and watch online mechanic tips. And I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. And all you see is, oh my God, another Hemi. Never mind. I don't want a freaking Hemi. No. Nick, go get your Hemi, man. Go get you a Dodge Ram. Get you a newer one, Nick. Well, Patrick's still in here. Patrick, when have you stopped seeing the problem? I think it's 17 or 18. We stopped seeing it. So you should be fine. Get you a newer one. A lot of it stems from parts, guys. So they have got a handle on. They have put their foot down with the vendors that supply the bad parts. So a lot of it's being corrected, guys. All right. All jokes aside. Yes, I play a lot, but I'm also serious right now. Okay. I'm serious. 78K. Aaron, what are we talking about? Oh, that, okay. Yeah, that's right around that range, my man. All right. You didn't throw away any 6.4 Hemis, did you? Hey, Dark Hemi. No, I did not, man. What, you want me to ship you a Hemi too? You already got first dibs on my Patrick still in here. Patrick, remember that matter of fact, the guy that replaced that supercharger is in here, Dark Hemi. Patrick Haneke. He replaced that supercharger. So Patrick, Dark Hemi said he want first dibs on the next supercharger. He actually got mad at me. I put the video up that I went to the scrap yard, and the guy just picked up the supercharger and threw it out. I can see Dark Hemi. Oh no! The guy picked the damn supercharger up, just threw it out of my truck at the scrap yard. And some people cringe when oh my God, that's a 6.4 supercharger. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, JT, what a dummy. It was junk, man. What do you want me to do with it? I already checked with All Park Garage. They didn't need it. They got them laying all over the shop, man. I got to move on, guys. I can't be on here no longer than an hour, and right now I'm at 37 minutes, so let me get moving. No check engine light. All right, start looking at engine supports, my man. Dark Hemi. New Hemis are fine. Yes, I agree. Dark Hemi, I agree 100%. Sub JT, I made it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Has touchdown in the building. Halfway mark. Easy. Only got 20 minutes, man. Y'all would not hold me for the ridiculous hour and a half y'all held me 2 Sundays ago. All right. Simply because I got something to do. But I ain't nothing to do. I'll lay up chit chat with y'all all day, man. I love y'all, man. That's what's up. Do y'all 2021s got any recalls yet? Damn, man. We just got into 2021. You expecting problems already? Who's this? Easy. Listen, man. Most of the recall, like, there's nothing new, I don't think. Everything that's being released in 2021 is already released in previous year, meaning there's no first year anything coming out in 2021. Those are the ones that usually saturated with recalls and things like that. Like in 2011, when the Caravan was redone, yes, 2011 there was a lot of recalls. 2011, 2012, 13 it slowed down, 14 hardly any, 15 none. That's because they learned from their mistakes. So the same go with 2021. Everything that came out in 2021 is already out. So I'm sure, just say Pacifica. In 2021, you shouldn't see any recalls on a 2021 Pacifica simply because it came out in 2017. So if they ain't got a handle on it by now, they're never going to get a handle on it. So the chances of them having a handle on anything that's already out is greater. So, man, I did all that to say this. I don't know. I haven't seen any recalls on the 2021. I haven't worked on any 2021. What are you doing, man? These cars don't break that soon. Stop it. All right, give me a break. Good question, Easy. K sir, yes sir, Master Tech, East Coast, North Carolina. Haha, I'm fooling. Next thing will be SRT versions of electric. Man, not yet. I hope not in our lifetime. Easy. If it is a Chrysler or a Dodge, it's gonna tick. No, Mickey Mouse done showed up just to cut. Mickey, stop it, Mickey. That ain't gonna work, Mickey. Let me erase Mickey Mouse comment. I do not like that comment at all. Just change the damn oil. You heard what Dart Hemi said. Just change the freaking oil. Dart, they might want to know what kind of oil. What's the best oil? All right, Dart. I already explained to people the answer they're going to get out of me when they ask, what do I suggest oil they use? So, Dart, if you know anything different, I'm trained to say whatever manufacturer suggests. So, anytime you ask me something like that, you're going to get such an answer. And I only give that answer because I was told this by engineers at the Chrysler Training Center. All right. They sitting there teaching a course to a bunch of up-and-coming technicians. Look, guys, here's some questions you're going to always be asked. All right? I highly suggest your answer to be whatever manufacturer suggests. Now, they have a stake in saying that, right? He probably one of the engineers that recommended such and such. So he don't want to make himself look bad. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying I'm trained to say whatever manufacturer suggests. So just know that that's the answer you're going to get from me, JT. You'll hear something different, maybe from Dart Hemi. He might think 5W30 work best in a 5.7 Hemi, even if the cap say 5W20. Dart Hemi may think otherwise. Will it affect MDS and cause P0522 or 0520? One of those codes come up that say incorrect oil used. Okay, I told y'all about that, man. That card will use the oil temperature sensor and the oil pressure switch sensor, and it will take data from both of those and do some calculation, and it can tell if the wrong weight of oil is in this vehicle, and it will snitch on you. It will throw. It ain't gonna turn a light on, but it will store a code in your memory. Oh, I'm getting off track. All right, let me move on. JT Pentastar, King Rashid, you far too kind. You far too gracious, man. I'm really not all that, man. I mean, I'm all right, Rashid. You know, guys, listen. All right, sometimes I come off as a little cocky, but look, it's only because of the years of experience that I have on it. Okay, if any of you guys done this stuff as long as I have, you would be good at it too. Okay, so I have no special. You know, it's only because it's repetitious by now. So if you don't learn from stuff you do on a daily basis, why the hell are you doing it? You're not enjoying it, obviously, because you're not taking the time out to learn it. That's not my case. When I made up my mind a long time ago, yeah, I want to be a mechanic. I want to be a damn mechanic. Why not? I guess I'll be a mechanic. I was always trained, whatever you do, be the best at it. So if this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to be. But, Rashid, thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it, my friend. I do my best. You know, like I say, it has to become repetitious. So, it's in my blood. I like it now, but I'm trying to get out of the physical labor. Okay, I'll leave that stuff to Patrick Hannick and then them. And the new kid we got in the shop that's yanking out engine. Yeah, they can do all of that. All right, I just want to sit right here in front of the computer and talk to you guys. That's all I want to do, man. All right, let's move on, man. What up, JT? Jeff Pope. What's going on? 2012 Grand Cherokee right side ticker. Do I have to pull the plenum? Jeff, come on, man. Grand Cherokee right 2012 has to be the only option you had in the 2012 Grand Cherokee was a 5.7 Hemi or a 3.6 Pentastar. I don't know what engine you have. You left that out. But the answer to your question is, do you have to pull the plenum to make a repair? What is the question? Are you asking me, do I have to pull the plenum off in order to fix my ticker? All right, you got to reword that, my friend. It's not coming out right. What up, JT? 2012 Grand Cherokee right side ticker. Do I have to pull the plenum? Right side ticker. Like I say, the engine size could go either way, so I really need to know. Now, all right. I see where you're going with this. Okay, let's play devil at you know what I'm trying to say. If it's a Pentastar, the right side, Yeah, you still got to remove the plenum. I mean, the valve cover may look obvious right there, but yeah, you're going to, especially, yes, I've always put, dude, the plenum is easy as hell to get off. So even if you didn't have to remove it, why leave it there and fight with it and bump into it and scratch it? Just get it out the way, man. 8 bolts, bzz, 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 and a couple of hard brackets. But other than that, it's out of here, out of your way. Take it off if you're going to do it anyway. All right? Yes, take it off. Grand Cherokee. Yes, take it off, man. Get it out your way, man. You don't need that thing in your way. All right, Aaron, likely motor mounts. Yes, this likely motor mount. Patrick Hannon, 1,100 mile cop car with 120 or 12,000 miles? Is that a typo, Patrick? Are you really saying 12,000 miles? There's a comma missing somewhere, and I don't know if Patrick left out a zero. Now, a zero will insinuate 120,000 miles. There's no extra zero, so this is coming off as looking at 12,000 miles. All right, now let me finish reading. 1,100 mile cop car with 1,200 mile worth of idle time. Oh, I see where you're going. My bad. I should have kept reading before I stopped. 1,100 mile cop car with 12,000 mile worth of idle time on the engine. 180 engine hours on the factory oil change. Not good, people. Not good. Not good at all. So when you hear terms like fatally flawed, oh my God, there's a flaw in the motor. I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm just saying some of it could be prevented, guys. Some of it is induced. Some of the problems, though, the tickers and the engine work are induced simply because of maintenance. Now, on the flip side of that, I work with a guy right now named Gary. He have a 1500 with a Hemi in it. I don't know, not a new truck, but it's probably 16 and 17. You know how mechanics are. He used a super mobile one, super synthetic. All right. And he said he added some Lucas to it also. So double protection. Yeah, it's coming down with a tick. He said he might have to take it out. So I guess my point, the only thing we can preach as mechanics is maintenance. Is that 100%? Is that 100% guaranteed that you won't have any problems? Absolutely. Listen, guys. There's nothing 100%. There's no guarantees in automotive repair business. People ask me all the time, do you guarantee me that will fix my car? If I pay for this PCM, you got to guarantee, lady. I could follow the book to the T. Ohm out everything, voltage out everything, and at the end of the box it says replace PCM. That's all I can tell you. Can I guarantee that PCM gonna fix your car? Absolutely not. Okay, no, I can't guarantee that. I can tell you what I was led to believe based off proper diagnosis. All right, mind you, some of us, yes, we do proper diagnosis. We go by the book, step by step by step. And we be led to a part to replace, and that part still be freaking wrong. So that's where the frustration come in the automotive industry, guys. All right, I got to move on because I get a little riled up, man. What did I leave off? All right, guys, we're up to 50 minutes, so I'm going to run through these fairly quick. I got 10 minutes, so y'all bear with me. Let me get through this. Who's this? K-Serve. Lifters, I see them fail more on less maintain engines over mileage. Say high mile engines, yes, but as low as 60K when they do, one of them big old words. Y'all get the point, okay? What he trying to say is maintain your vehicle and it should hang around a little longer. If it were mine, engine open, getting new, okay? You take it from Mr. K Surf. Tommy, hello JT from the Toyota dealer. New can. What does that mean? Toyota. You a Toyota tech, man? We need to talk, man. I got friends in every other shop except Toyota. So I might need you as my Toyota guy. All right. You can refer to me as your Dodge guy. I got a Dodge buddy. You can JT, But I think need a Toyota go-to guy. All right. Yes. From time to time, I be asked Toyota questions, okay? Now, guys, we all know a car is a car, but sometimes it can get a little technical, and I may need to be bailed out, all right? So that's what's up. camera looks a lot better. Oh, this is my oh, y'all. Yeah, I forgot. This is my podcast setup, guys. Don't mind that. That's not. See, let me tell you something. In video, it's all about perception, right? So really, my background should be a shop, a dirty garage. All right. I had to change shirts just to do this show, all right? Because I don't look like I'm a dirty mechanic, but I got to at least have the attire on. So it's all about perception. No, this setup you seeing now is my podcast setup and my talk show other video channel that I'm going to introduce. There's some controversial stuff going on over there. So I got to be careful with you guys. Some of you guys are hardcore this, hardcore that, and I could say the wrong thing and piss you off. And I don't want that. So enter that site at your own risk. But it's not ready yet. But I'm saying, long as we remain friends over here, we good. Okay? No politics over here. No religions over here. None of that. That can go over on other places. So, but guys, I mean, you got to be able to agree to disagree or respect other people's opinion anyway. Okay, regardless. Yeah, thank you, man. Tommy, it's the wrong. Y'all ain't even supposed to see this, man. It's a slip up. Okay, like I say, I had to throw on a mechanic shirt to come in here and talk about mechanic stuff. All right, so let's move on. Who's this? I'm a bit old school. I still believe in. What if it's equipped with synthetic oil? I have a Jeep Cherokee with a 2.4 multi-air Tiger Shark engine that requires synthetic oil. Are you saying, K-Surf, even if it's a synthetic oil, you're going to change it every 3? Interesting. All right, Patrick, I run E85 fuel in both my cars. I just change my oil every 1K to 15 miles just because. So it's all in how you feel about your car, how much love you have for your vehicle. Those guys that really, I drive a PT guy. I don't really care. You know, just give me some oil. I'm kidding. Even on the PT is important. I have some PT people in here. Hello to my PT audience. I see 3 right now. Hello, guys. I'm joking. All right. Take every vehicle serious on what you put in it. But depending on how much you love your engine will dictate how often soon you change your oil, okay, and maintain your vehicle, all right? Patrick Hannigan obviously loved his vehicle for him to treat it with such high-quality stuff, such as, what is this? What did he say? 1K, my oil every 1K. Yes, you got to really love your car to do such. Good observation. Battery failed a load test. Motorcycle battery is rated 140 cold cranking amp, and the test shows it at 48. Well, time for a new one. Cruising with a bruising. Cruising. You already told me what that means, just that I forget. All right. What's this? Easy. What up, Easy? E5 FE the Dart. Okay, new camera stream looks a lot better. Tommy, it's not going down like this. It's not going to be like this. This was an accident. Okay. Y'all tricked me, man. I was running late. I was like, oh my God, it's almost 8 o'clock. I got to get online. I don't want the fellas to think I'm always late, okay? Because I'm actually always on time. It just seems like sometimes I'm always late. So I went in the room, throw it on the mechanic shirt. Didn't have time to change the background. So I said, forget it. I'm going out like this. They will understand. So I don't even look. If it weren't for this shirt, I wouldn't even look like a mechanic. And I'm sitting in the house with freaking shades on just because I can read the screen a little better. Because I got lights pointing at me. Y'all can't see. Oh my God, man. If you into cameras and videos, hot lights just beam. It's a light right here, beaming right on my forehead. It's a light right here. And of course the front light. Y'all can't see none of that because I'm supposed to make it to where y'all can't see what I'm really doing. All y'all need to see is what I want you to see. But thank you, Tommy. Thank you. I got to move on, man. I do the same with my car, Pat. Man, y'all have at it, man. Y'all love y'all car lovers. That's what's up. Take care of your vehicles, fellas. Treat it right. Treat it every now and then. Give it some shrimp. You know how people, they're like, I'm feeling good today. I'm going to eat some shrimp today. Like some people would treat their body with a real good meal. And some people consider shrimp meal a good meal. That's what I do to my car every now and then. I go to the gas station. I'm like, super unleaded. Why not? Nah, let me get some super unleaded. So every now and then I treat it. You know, appreciate you holding up for me, PT. I love you, baby. Let me get you. Today, what I'm going to do for you is give you a treat. I'm going to get you some super unleaded. Man, let me move on. Scotty K called the 200 the worst. Does the K stands for Kilmore? Are you referring to one Mr. Scotty Kilmore? Really? 73. Because you didn't finish his last name, K, I'm going to assume you're not talking about Scotty Kilmore. All right, let me finish. Scotty K called the 200 the worst car ever today. The 200 ain't perfect, but there's far worse cars in my opinion. He compared replacing the oil pressure switch on the 3.6 to his old Celica. Oil pressure switch, that's on the oil filter adapter housing. I'm kidding, guys. I love Scotty. I love Scotty thumbnails. As some of y'all can tell. It's not that I'm stealing. I'm not a thief, okay? I don't steal Scotty thumbnails. I just like his secrets and his don'ts. And, I had to do me a few. But I try not to copy him right exactly. So Scotty be pointing at you. I'm going to do one of these numbers. Don't. I'm getting off track. No, man. Really, that's not the worst car. Stop it. I own one, I think. Do I got a 200? Yeah, I got my daughter drive a 200. I don't know what he mean by worst car ever made. The oil sending unit is no harder than, well, you got to take the intake off to get to it, man. Some cars, his old Celica, he comparing a 3.6, the difficulty in a 3.6 oil sending unit to a Celica with a 1.8 liter. That character, Scotty's a character. I love Scotty Kilmore, okay? Especially his thumbnails. All right, I got to go, man. Yes, JT, swivel socket, one, and extension thermostat on a Tiger. Yes, I fought with those. Guys, my first one took me an hour. I'm sorry. I just was trying to do it right. I took off stuff I may not have to remove. I went by the book, and I highly suggest you do the same on your first one. Because, hear me out, on your first anything, it's all about instructions that you're receiving. It could be from a book, a manual, or even a person. Okay, now what you're supposed to do is crunch those numbers and convert that to your way. Who's this? K, to the K way. I call everything I do a second time. All right, this time I'm going to do it the JT way. All right, that's right. I ain't taking all that crap off. So, yes, my first one took a long time, but the second, third, fourth, fifth, I got them down packed now, man. But the labor don't change. So, guys, be careful dropping your labor just because you became good at it. You don't have to do that. You pay for this, not by how much time it take you to do it. All right? That's what's up, man. Who is this? He's Scotty Fuller. Oh, stop it, man. We are not going to dog out Scotty Kilmore on a Sunday. No, we don't do that on a Sunday. Easy. Full of himself. Yeah, he loved them Toyotas, and he hate those Dodges. That's for sure. What up, JT? MC such and such in the building. I don't know if I missed or not, but did you finally fix that car with the wrong axle? Oh, you talking about that 300? Yes, a lot of people was asking me about that. Yes, a lot of people, a lot of people chimed in and asking me. The one that I received had to have been for, the splines were smaller and the spline count was wrong. So a lot of people are on the assumption that may have been for a different engine other than the Hemi. And if you think about it, I guess the Hemi could use a bigger spline, a bigger rear. So I don't know what's under the hood. I can't remember what's under the hood, but I want to believe it is a Hemi. So the answer to it, I don't have time to go back into that video, or didn't have time to answer all those questions. There was a lot of comments on that I didn't have time to get to, but that car was equipped with a Hemi. So that spline count was basically based off the engine side. But my point is, the parts department should have told me. Only thing I'm upset, guys, I got criticized for that video a lot. A lot of guys were like, well, who responsible for the diagnosis? Are you trying to tell me that the parts department diagnosed the car wrong for you? No, guys, that's not what I'm saying. I take 90% responsibility for the inaccuracy that happened in that car. I put the decision making on the fact what the tone wheel, what the wheel speed sensor read. Does it read the axle or the hub bearing? I put that in their hands, and they failed me. But at the end of the day, I'm still responsible. All right. Now, I will not take responsibility for losing or using or receiving the wrong size axle. That, my friend, is all on them. So I subtract some of that for that. I subtract some from that, and I come up with 70% of that whole problem was on me, JT. I'm to blame for that. I shouldn't have installed that axle without checking it, number one. And number two, I didn't. I don't think I ever did install the hub bearing. So that's just, that cost me time, not work, or time is money. So it cost me money, but it cost me time more so than it did work. I never bolted it up. Now, sure, in my younger days, they gave it to me. Must be right. Put that sucker on, bzz, 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 then go driving and find out, oh my God, the light's still on. No, I didn't do that. I observed the part and found out. And then I did diagnosis, which I should have did in the beginning myself. So, yes, a lot of that is on me. I can take a beating. I got a strong, I got thick skin. I have thick skin. There's nothing you can say to upset me. So if you want to say, JT, you stupid, man, I'm cool with that. I'm going to take it and learn from it, okay? Yes, call me out when I'm wrong, all right? But it's hard to call me out when I've already called myself out. Yes, I take 80% of that. To answer your question, no, it's still there. I got all the parts. I just ain't had time to. And it was the end of the month a couple of days ago. They wanted it out, but I got some more better gravy that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna do that Monday. MC such and such. All right, I'm doing that Monday. Hey, JT, we need to set up. Dude, I've been telling you that. Set up a live stream sometime. I'll join in and out. That's what's up, man. Patrick Hannigan, guys. Y'all hear it. Matter of fact, I got it up here in big bold letters. Patrick going to join me on a live stream. Guys, this guy's pretty sharp. You can throw just about any question. Patrick is another one of those guys that have some experience on other makes and models also. He's into the little racing cars and all that stuff. So we're going to set this up one day. I'm going to chop this screen in half. Patrick going to be on one side. I'm going to be on the other side. And we just going to look on the side where all the comments and questions are. And just go for it, okay? Yeah, we have to put that on the calendar, Mr. Patrick Hannigan. So y'all stay tuned for, I'm about to start bringing guests on anyway. So we can start out. Patrick, Brandon wanted to come on. I asked Brandon to come on and give us the perspective from the service advisor side also. So I don't know what he crying about. He ain't got a webcam. I think you can StreamYard. You can use your phone. I don't know if you can use your phone OBS, but I'm on StreamYard anyway. All right, that's what's up, P. Appreciate that. All right, JT the Great. Oh, stop it, man. Stop, really. Okay, maybe I am kind of great, but let me finish. JT the Great. Videos are hitting, big bro. You in Atlanta, the chicken wing capital, all 23 people watching. Like this video and subscribe. Man, y'all heard what Derek had said. Give the video a thumbs up. I'm sure most of y'all, if you're not, subscribe too. But appreciate that, Derek. Derek always, look, Derek do all that talking, y'all. Y'all see what's by his name. Y'all see that right there? Derek over there on Facebook. I don't even know if Derek got a YouTube account. Derek, you got a YouTube account? But I appreciate you jumping on the stream, man. No matter where you at. This is streaming on Facebook and YouTube, guys. Something about StreamYard. They will let you stream anywhere. I don't really go on my main Facebook page because ain't no mechanics over there. They all messy. They just, it's nothing but mess over there on my main Facebook. But my two mechanic Facebook channels and YouTube, I can stream at 5 different places. 10 different places. I think I paid a $20 a month charge. And there's no logo. You don't see StreamYard nowhere on here. So technically, y'all don't know what service I'm using. Man, I got to go, man. Hey, Derek, appreciate you, bro. Out the 14 and 15, I really haven't seen the problems. Okay, y'all hear that? 14, 15, we don't see that many. All right, regardless of the mileage, even high mileage on new cars, and don't see. So who's that? Somebody was asking a question about what year should they, if they're going to get one, which year should they get? I guess they was referring to which one has the least amount of problem, or when did you stop seeing the problem? Okay, that's a really iffy, because I can only tell you what I see. It'd be best to ask general people or general technicians that, ask different techs. Well, man, I got a question. What's the earliest you seen such and such? Because you're going to get a different answer from different techs. It's just like that. That's just the way it is. All right. Bart, Scotty Kimwell's a clown. Stop it, man. Stop it. Ring my bell. Squatting inside a Toyota Celica. Bart, I'm not messing with you, man. You're not going to criticize the great Scotty Kimwell. I want that. I could have fixed that supercharger. Dart, you can have it, man. The next one is on you, Dart. Patrick, Dart want all our supercharger intake manifolds. He can have it. He said he'll pay for shipping and all. Kilmore, no, I cannot believe I clicked that and made that big. I'm sorry, Scotty. You did not see that. Let me get that off of there. Any GM products made within the last 10 years is junk. Ooh, Ruley, you kind of brutal, ain't you? I wouldn't own any of them. Ford aren't much better. The Pentastar is by far the best domestic V6 engine, in my opinion. No direct injection to worry about. What can I say after that? Y'all heard what Ruley had said. Okay, now Ruley, I can say you coming off sounding a little biased simply because you own one. Everybody's gonna think their product is the best. Who's gonna admit, man, I messed up. I bought the worst piece of garbage there is. So naturally you're gonna think, so you can't come off sounding a little biased when you say that, but that's your opinion and stick with it. All right. I have nothing else to say. Y'all heard what Ruley had said. Ruley 73. All right. That's what's up, Ruley. That's Ruley's opinion, guys. Everybody have one. I would like to hear what you guys working with, what y'all think, what product y'all think the most reliable, I guess. We'll talk about that on the next stream. Our 2021 Rogue got a lot of recalls already. Wow. 2021 must be, it's not a first year. I've heard of Rogue before. You normally see the recalls on the first year production stuff, man. No recalls for the 2021 Pacifica yet. They've only been building them for 5 months. Oh, the 2021 model, yeah. I haven't seen any either, man. I think, or at least I want to believe, we will be the first to know, right? I'm right there in the freaking dealership. You would think that Mr. Stellantis himself would tell me of the recall coming before he tells the public. Stellantis, I want to know this stuff first. So call me, man. I'll give you my number. We'll talk after the stream, Mr. Stellantis. Okay. I appreciate that. Ruley, that's what's up, Ruley. Hemi and Honda is spending $1 billion to recall 82,000 electric cars. Damn. What the hell did they do wrong, Dart? Ooh, I want to talk about that, Dart. Y'all know about my recall portion of my channel. I got to get all this information and talk about that. Hello, Nora. Cody, what's up, Cody? No, I say use factory oil and OEM oil filter. Don't slander. I didn't slander you, Dart. I thought you had said 530. Some of them do take whatever's on the cap, whatever the manufacturer suggests, in my opinion. Okay? Dart's opinion is to use factory oil and OEM oil filter. I agree. All right, ruling. Come on, people. 25 people in here, but only 11 likes. Yes, let's get those likes going, man. Plus, I'm at 1 hour and 7 minutes, guys. So I'm going to run through these. Y'all give the video a thumbs up. I'm going to run through these fairly quick. Okay, I have automatic advice. I have automotive advice question. If I want to change out the AC compressor at home because I want to take it to Midas to charge it, should I just pop it? Best way to drain to change at home. Whoa. Okay, I have an automotive advice question. If I want to change out the AC compressor at home because I want to take it to Midas to charge it, how the hell are you going to take a compressor? Dart, it's late, man. It's late, man. It's late. This sounds like a trick question. But if it's not, I apologize. It may be just worded wrong. But at any rate, I don't know, Dart. Best way to drain to change at home. Best way to drain what? The compressor? We just take a compressor off and flip it upside down and drain all the oil in. I don't think it's I don't know what kind of car you're talking about. If you're talking about a car, period. Dart, you got me hanging on this one, man. But I'm wrapping up, fellas. Well, are you kidding me? What did I just do? Okay, easy does it. I normally just pop it. I don't know what Dart talking about. Hemi take it to the shop before they have and remove refrigerant. Oh, okay, you was talking about something real. Sorry, Dart. Hemi! Dart Hemi, my man. I take everything back I said about it. Dart, you can have the superchargers. You can have the Hemis. Dart, I have a Nissan truck in the back of the shop full of Hemi engines. You're welcome to them, Dart. I have a Dodge Dakota with Hemis all over the place. You're welcome to it, Dart Hemi. Help yourself. Just pay shipping and shipping and handling, and they're all yours. Not sure what question I answered, but Dart, again, I appreciate it. I couldn't make out that AC issue you was talking about, but thanks a lot, Mr. Dart Hemi. Corey Page, what's good with you, man? I'm wrapping up, Mr. Corey. Yeah, $100 to charge. So, Dart, You obviously got the car with the 1234 YA Freon, the high stuff, not the 134. Now I see where you're going. Okay, I'm sorry, Dart. I was misled by the question. That's still this interval between 134 and the other stuff, which is highly expensive. I don't know how cats doing that, man. As far as DIY guys, I don't know how they dealing with Freon yet. But we got the luxury of having a machine. But how you DIY guys doing the new style Freon is so expensive. Interesting. Okay, that is what's up. Yeah, $100 to charge. Okay, Patrick Hannigan, appreciate it, buddy. That is what's up, guys. I appreciate the super chats and all that good stuff, man. Like I said, guys, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have Mr. Patrick Hannigan on the stream. I've already invited Mr. Dart Hemi. He seemed to turn me down. I don't know why. Maybe he wanted. I don't know. He ain't got a camera. I don't know what excuse Dart Hemi used, but I would like to get his perspective on some issues. Also, my man Patrick, we're gonna chop it up on some automotive tech talk, guys. We'll set up a date, and I will let y'all know ahead of time. See, the stuff I've been doing, it all been surprises, guys. So even with All Park Garage, it was never planned, so I had no time to put out an announcement. I just called him up. Hey, man, what you doing, man? Jump on the stream with me. He do. So we're only limited to whoever was going to log on anyway. Hopefully, if I put out a week's notice or whatever, we can draw in a crowd. But look out for that, guy. That show coming up with Patrick Hannigan. Thank you, Patrick. I mean, son of a bitch at pull apart, never drain the AC, so I have to pop them in the red. Dart's pissed about something. I say whatever the manufacturer says is the rule. However, if it's my car, my oil sooner. Yes. Good point, my friend. Cruising is a bit excessive for oil change. 2K to 3K is better, which I do. But I think, like I say, cruising, you're going to get a different answer from a different guy. Everybody seems to think their way is the perfect way based on the oil life percentages. Okay, cruising based it on the oil life percentage that the vehicle says are asking for trouble. Interesting point. Cruising R6 EcoBoost. Very interesting point. The early 200s had issues. They put a ton of new tech into it, but was fixed fairly quickly. Totally. A new vehicle often have issues. Yes, I agree, Dart Hemi. Matthew Swenson, what is going on, my man? What up, JT online? Justin Dow in the building. Justin. Oh, my man, what is going on, man? I would have loved to. I'm an hour into the stream, Justin. I like you guys. I seen the other day, guys. I seen Judas. Damn, I think that's his name. Justin and Judas them all. No, I looked at the time at the bottom. They was working on 2 hours and some change. Them guys live stream forever, guys. Y'all check out my man Justin Dow. He have live streams periodically, quite a bit. Okay, and he go on and on and on about tool reviews and all kinds of good stuff. Well, what up, Justin Dow? Appreciate you popping in, my friend. Cheers, Mr. Justin Dow, the newly Jeep tech. He got a Jeep uniform on now, so technically he's part of the family. Thanks for jumping on, Justin. That's what's up, man. Start on Twitch. I heard. I'm going to have to look into that, Dart. I will. I change the oil when the vehicle tells me to. Otherwise, once a year or 5K, whichever comes first. The oils are a lot better now than they were 20 years ago. I agree. Ruli, I agree. Derek, I'm subscribed on YouTube. Okay. Thank you, Derek. You had me worried there for a minute. I thought you was trying to sneak and get some of this G14 classified information that be going on over here. I thought you was spying on us, Derek. You come in, you sneak in from the tip end off Facebook and listen to all this high quality information that go on in this channel. This is G14 classified type stuff, FBI type stuff. So, nice to know you subscribed on YouTube. Thank you, Derek. All right, Patrick, that's what's up, man. I got to wrap this up, fellas. The Pentastar V6 new ones at least are direct injection. Where did I leave off at? Cruising, y'all heard cruising? JT, who do you think will Carolina squat the Grand Wagoneer first? I don't know, man. I got to read some more into that. You're asking my thoughts. I shouldn't have to read on something I can think about, right? I haven't given much thought. Let me put it like that. But I will, and we're going to discuss it. All right. Thanks, Kay. Easy does it. They redesigned the road. That's what's up. I used to be a diehard GM guy. I stand by what I said. Y'all heard what Ruli had said. cruising. Oh, he talking to cruising. No Pentastar engines are still port fuel injection. Okay. Can't early do it yourself, guys. Aren't doing any one. That stuff expensive, Kent. I agree. I'll take direct over port. That's what's up, cruising. Can't early because 1, 2, 3, 4 is too damn expensive. It is. I agree with you. Well, I'm at the bottom, guys. Kent, 2021 GM and Chevy full-size SUVs are recalled for the fire risk. I'm going to have to read into that and discuss it. Dart, Hemi, send me some more stuff, Dart. What else you got? Dart, make sure it's real, Dart. Make sure it's legit stuff next time you send me something, Dart. Ain't you Mike ST? Tell us, Dart, who are you? Who you really are, Dart. If this you, answer me, Dart. Tell me. Send me some more. Send me this stuff, what you just put down in. 2021 GM and Chevy full-size SUVs are recalled for fire risk. I want to discuss that on upcoming topic. Guys, thanks for watching, man. That's all I have. Comment and subscribe, guys. And thanks to Mr. Patrick and Dart Hemi for the super chats. Guys, it's not required, but it helps. It helps the channel grow. Okay, I can put more resources into the channel, and we go from there. All right, so until then, yeah, that's funny, huh? All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later on the next video.